So this is a 3K race, and right across there as expected, that's Thomas Cotter right in the front, and right behind him is Mark Hanrahan. Our pacer here is Dermot McDermott, and Thomas Cotter sitting right on him. Thomas from Dunleer, coached by David Carey, and behind him then relay athlete of Mark Hanrahan wearing 149. So going through the athletes in this race, wearing number 131 is Luke Boland from Tenor Harriers. Wearing number 132 is Niall Blackwell from West Waterford, the 943 lad. Gareth Dunn is wearing 133, it's his first ever 3K as far as I know. And Shauna Heathcliff is wearing number 57, coached by Niamh O'Sullivan. Now she's doing the 1500 as well for the ladies. I don't actually spot her there, although she did sign in, so it'll be interesting to see if she's there. 135 is Francis Mark from North Down, 928. He's a master athlete in his 50s, so he's in good shape in his 928-16. Samuel Allen is 136 from Tenor Harriers. Dermot McDermott coaching him, he's a 910 lad. Owen O'Dwyer from Raheny Shamrock, coached by Ronan Duggan, is wearing 137. 138 is James Buddle from North Down, coached by Francis March. 853 PB, but student best is 904. 139, JP Carty from Sligo, another of Dermot McDermott's proteges. Conor Healy, 140 with the Clonmel vest, right up there. It's the race, and expecting to see him up near the top. Pushed by Gary O'Hanlon, hasn't done a 3K this season, but he paced last week the international, the 3K in the Morton meet. 141 is Mark Dooley from Tenor Harriers, coached by John Dan. 837 is a PB for him. His season's best this year is 15:20. 142 is Carl Fitzmaurice from Ennis Track, and 143 Jamie Fallis from Croswell at 8:41 lad. Jake O'Regan is 144, 8:39 for his PB. 147 right and third in the race there is Connor Duffy from Glasgow Harriers. Francie Boyd is his coach, an 8:31 lad. 148 Fergal Curtin from Youghal. Noah Curtin coaching him, he's an 8:29. And the other two athletes that I mentioned earlier, they're right up there in the front. Mark Hanrahan from Leevale, 149, and Thomas Cotter is wearing 139 from Dunleer AC, David Carey, his coach. So now on to the race, folks. It will spread out, you know this, or we're obviously spreading out. It is being led there by our pacemaker, Dermot McDermott, wearing his New Balance. Here, tall figure there of Thomas Cotter. We're used to see him going over the steeplechase, aren't we? So, Race for Ireland in the Europeans and the steeple. Right on his tail is Mark Hanrahan. Now that's another lad who's raced for Ireland in cross-country races. And 147 Conor Duffy from Glasgow. 145 Neil Johnson is an 8:38 lad. In the yellow there, right up on the back of them, Conor Duffy is the 5,000 metre national track champion. So we have a beautiful race on here with these three athletes up front. Checking their time. Susanna, if you can come to the finish line, Susanna. So Thomas seems to have slowed down a bit, and Mark Hanrahan isn't having any of that. He's taking it on now. So I suppose in fairness to Thomas, he's done a good bit there out in front. He went with the pace. Looks like Thomas is after dropping out there. So Mark Hanrahan has gone to the lead, and on his tail is Conor Duffy from Glasgow Harriers, and Conor is our national track and field 5K champion. Behind him is Neil Johnson from Springwell Running Club. He's an 8:38 lad. Mark Hanrahan, of course, is an 1:01. He's the fast lad at left. But this is a great race up front for these three athletes. With 3 laps to go, folks, they'll certainly appreciate support. 143 in the chase is Jamie Fallon. Jason Regan is 144, and also Conor Healy in that pack as Mark Dooley heads out there with 3 laps to go from for these athletes. Samuel Allen then heading out with 3 laps to go. Gareth Dunn coming now, you'd be delighted to know. But look on the far side, Mark Hanrahan, who is the class act on paper, is after taking what, about 30 metres out of the chasing guys over 200 metres. So Mark Hanrahan has decided that he wants to go for a fast time here. Fed up sitting in there, he's going to take this on. He'll appreciate your support the whole way around the track as he comes into the home straight now with 900 metres of this 3K to go. That's Mark Hanrahan after travelling up from Leedale and Cork to get a good time here on the Leaflet track. Behind him then is Conor Duffy from Glasgow, and on his tail, Niall Johnson from Springwell Running Club. Look at this race here from the young Jake O'Regan with Virgo Curtin going with him as they head out. Be interesting to see over the last 800 metres if they catch up with the second and third athletes as they're heading down the back straight. And I look again at 200 because that's where I spot checked it the last time, and I think it's safe to say that Mark Hanrahan has increased that lead on our national 5K champion Conor Duffy and Neil Johnson right on the back of him. So what he's going to do now is try and look at the back markers and see can he hound anybody down in an effort to get a good time on this track. And coming into the home straight, I think that could be possible because he's certainly put a spurt on with 500 metres to go. This is Mark Hanrahan. He'll appreciate your support the whole way around. I've had a storming run here. That's it, Mark, looking good. Storming out with 400 metres to go, looking really strong. And 147, Conor Duffy is our national 5K champion with Neil Johnson just behind him. 148. Virgo Curtin's having a great run there with Jack O'Regan in an effort to try and get back onto that second and third place. With Conor Healy there having his first 3K of the season, and good to see him, first track race actually, and Jamie Fallon on his back. Good to see Conor getting out and getting a track race in. But as I say that, coming into his last 200, and he has managed to lap one of our athletes here, that's Mark Hanrahan. Having an absolutely super run today. He's going to appreciate all your support as he turns into the home straight with 100 metres to go. Coming up to that now, Mark Hanrahan definitely looking like a clear winner here of this 3K in Leaflet. Well done, Mark. A representative lead there, but a storming finish as well, coming in second place as Mark comes across the line in a time of 9:16. Well done, and our national 5K champion there, Conor Duffy. In second place was Niall Johnson, but 148 there. Virgo Curtin had a superb last 800 metres, with Jake O'Regan coming through there in what was it, 5th place. Nice places there. Conor Healy now having a nice little sprint finish there. 143 is Jamie Fallon from Closwell. Well done. Carl Fitzmaurice there coming through in a good finish. Good to see Mark Dooley having a good race here. This 3K, that's it all the way, Mark. 139 is JP Carty from Sligo AC. And our second Denora athlete coming into the home straight, Samuel Allen, his coach there, giving him a bit of support on the infield. 138 James Buddle from North Down. That's it, James, all the way. Strong wind out there in the home straight, but they have it on their back, so halfway with it, halfway without it. Francis Marks coming in, the over 58 category. Well done, Francis. Luke Boland from Denora Harriers. Just ahead there of Gareth Dunn. Gareth Dunn moved up from 400 metres over the last 2